Being smart should make life easier. But if you're actually smart, you already know that isn't true. In fact, smart people often struggle more than everyone else. They overthink more. They doubt more. They delay more. They feel more stuck. And the world doesn't talk about this enough. You were probably told growing up that intelligence was your superpower. Good grades, sharp mind, deep thinking, fast understanding. But nobody told you the price of that gift. Smart people don't suffer because they lack ability. They suffer because of how their mind works. Here's why. First, smart people think too much and act too little. Your brain is always analyzing, planning, predicting, imagining. You don't just see one path, you see 10. You don't just think of a solution, you think of every possible failure. So instead of moving forward, you stay stuck in your head. Meanwhile, average people just try. They make mistakes. They learn. They move on. They win simply because they move. You lose because you wait for perfect clarity that never comes. Second, smart people feel everything more deeply. You notice patterns. You sense tension in conversations. You feel when something is off. So while others sleep peacefully, your mind keeps replaying moments, conversations, and possibilities. You don't just experience life, you overprocess it. That makes you emotionally exhausted even when nothing dramatic happened. Third, smart people expect too much from themselves. You know your potential, so you hold yourself to an impossible standard. One small failure feels like a personal disaster. One bad day feels like your whole life is ruined. Average people forgive themselves easily. Smart people punish themselves mentally. Fourth, smart people struggle with motivation, not intelligence. You understand things quickly, so you get bored quickly. You crave depth, challenge, meaning. But most jobs, routines, and systems are repetitive and simple, so you lose interest. You procrastinate. You drift, and then you feel guilty because you know you are capable of more. Fifth, smart people are often lonely. Not because they can't talk to people, but because they think differently. You notice things others don't. You question things others accept. You see flaws where others see normality, so you feel misunderstood, sometimes even alienated. You wonder why others don't think like you, and slowly you start isolating yourself. Sixth, smart people confuse thinking with progress. You watch videos, you read books, you analyze ideas, and it feels productive. But in reality, you haven't built anything, created anything, or changed anything. Your brain tricks you into believing that understanding equals success. It doesn't. Execution does. Now here's the part nobody tells you. Your intelligence is not your problem. Your relationship with it is. If you want to stop struggling, you don't need to become less smart. You need to change how you use your mind. Here's how. Start acting before you feel ready. Clarity comes through action, not thinking. Lower your expectations of perfection. Progress beats perfection every time. Build simple systems instead of relying on motivation. Smart people thrive with structure, not freedom. Spend more time doing than analyzing. Real growth happens outside your head. And most importantly, be kinder to yourself. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing. Your mind just works differently. When you learn to direct your intelligence instead of being trapped by it, everything changes. You will still be smart, but you will also be effective, and that is the real power.